Hi fellow drummers. So today we are joined by these beautiful marching snares from British Drum Company. We also have with us an old Premier marching snare drum that's of a different construction that some might relate to. So we're going to show you a comparison from that to this range. But we also have with us a big softy snare drum on the kit there, and we're going to show you the difference between that snare drum and this range, so we get a real good selection for you to understand how marching snares sound to a kit and to one of those extremes within this range. So first of all, we have what we call the RS1 from British Drum Company. Then there's the RS1G, and that's this pair here. It's just one's black and one white. And then we have the RS1C with the mechanism there at the top, and the RS1P, the baby one there. So if I flick over to their website, they're all of the same material, 14-inch diameter, 8-ply, 5mm thick, grade A Scandinavian birch, which British Drum Company tend to use for their drum shells. So the shells in themselves are the same. The reason for the difference with sound is the variation that you have on each one, naturally. For an example, these come with steel hoops, and the RS1 comes with these aluminium hoops with the claws over. So that creates the character between them all. So let's have a little flick over to this RS1 first of all. This is the highest range from British Drum Company at this present time. So you've got your comes with, for an example, the little hook for your belts there. You've got the big tension rod that comes with each of the snares actually. And this one comes with these lovely little protectors here, and they are your feet, because there's a mechanism at the bottom, and you don't want to drop your drum onto the floor, do you, if you're not using it, and damage the mechanism. So you would flip it upside down, and you would use the feet then to protect everything. So this comes with two snares. It's a twin snare. So you have your parallel action snare here that lifts up in one go. It's an aluminium frame, as you can see in the pictures, that brings that up. And then you have the bottom one, and that also parallels up, but in a slightly different way, because it's got the rubber straps on there that just cushions and takes that up again as a parallel. The palladium, beautiful looking drum lugs, in fairness, and a very, very smart looking drum kit. I actually thought when I first saw it, I was expecting it to be bigger. It seems very, very neat, almost quite small. So we're going to tension this up to show you the sound on that in the next video. If you want to jump across to the next videos, when this is done, we will show you how we tension each of them, and the videos will follow through about the sounds and the comparisons as we go. So that's that little baby there. Now this one, same size shell, as you can see, but it comes with the standard steel hoops like you would see on drum kits and many other snare drums, and only a bottom snare mechanism, which actually is not the same as that one. This is a standard snare mechanism that you would receive on or have with a standard snare from any company, really. It's just that pull over and up snare. So that's those. Then we go back to this one, which has the parallel action, but only on the top, with a slightly different depth to it. And then finally we go back to that standard snare drum that you would have on all snares, and it's smaller again. So there's your baby one, great for your beginner coming into marching snare work, or we're going to see whether that could be played on that drum kit as well. So there's your little range, Scandinavian birch, beautiful looking, all lacquered finish products. Really pretty. They come in the black and the white, or you can have the livery where there's the red and blue mixed together. So really good. Let's get on now and show you how in the next video we tension these up and what the sound differences are. And don't forget, please subscribe, join us with our videos, and also if you're interested in these products, they're all in the website where the link is below, and then you support us in our videos by purchasing from our little shop. Okay, so let's move on to the next video.